The NASCAR Winston Cup Series has arrived deep in the heart of Texas. We're here at Texas Motor Speedway for the Strickland Propane 175, stop number 12 in our Winston Cup Series season, and it's coming to you live here on PBS Sports. Welcome into the PBS Sports booth. My name is Andre the Giant. This is Sam. Sam, I was coming into Texas. I wanted to go to a dude ranch. I've always heard about dude ranches. And it wasn't, I thought it was just going to be a bunch of dudes, and it wasn't. But Sam was there. And I spent some time with him and decided he could be my this week for the race. Let's check out these points. In the Owners' Championship, R.A. Kaiser with a 9-point lead over CMR21. Jennifer K., the highest she's been in the points, I believe. Bryce up there. Even after taking a hit with Jerry Punch, that's interesting. Donnie L. got a big jump with Walter Sobchak. RFY Drummer, also known as RFY Racing, is now up here. Big Sad Carry. How about Campbell Racing? Let's just think about Campbell Racing. I think they've been in the bottom 6 or so, whatever, this season. Now they're jumping up into the top 10 in points. That's interesting. So is Mako Sato, even though it's just razor-thin margins there. And Deanna and Jacob bringing up the rear. And taking a look at the individual cup standings. Dale Earnhardt now with the lead over Robin Hood after Robin Hood's DNF at Pocono. Benedict Arnold up there. Speedy Gonzalez. Both the R.A. Kaiser machines up there. Miley Cyrus just been hanging out in the top 10. And AC Racing. The previous screen we talked about, you saw the prize structure. AC Racing needs some of their cars up here to save money. The biggest one right now is Jolly Green Giant, P8. But he's just plant garbage. So he's, let's not worry about him. Larry Bird, P11 for AC Racing. Wayne Deadwilly, P14 now. He'd be 6 points back without that 50-point hole that he was in. Joe Montana, I'm not going to go through them all, but that's that. And then over on the right, Chuck Nolan now in the shitter. Betty Rubble with a big jump after her win at Pocono. But everything's good. I see the cars are, they're rolling off the pit road here, so let's head down to this action. It's always fun being in Texas. Just it's hot. It's just a nice heat. Anyway, let's check out the Oscar Mayer Hot Wieners starting grid. Robin Hood on the pole. Sally Ride starting up there in the front row. Let's see if she can get her first top 10 of the season. Still incredible that she hasn't gotten one of those. Looking through 11 through 20. Bob Ross starting P12 in row 6. Let's see if he can actually get a good finish. 21 through 30. Chuck Nolan. He's been in the shitter. Or he is in the shitter in the points for Deanna and Jacob. Let's see if he can get a good finish here. I always say, hey, let's watch these drivers, then we never do anyway. Dale Earnhardt, the new points leader, starting back in row 14 with Wayne Deadwilly. And 31 through 40. Harry Carey starting back there. Golden Girls for Mako Sato. See if they can get a big jump here. Mako Sato can jump in the standings. That'd be incredible. And Betty Rubble riding shotgun on the field. As the pace car is off, we are ready to go. Fans standing up, ready to go. This is great stuff. 117 hot laps on the internet. Texas Motor Speedway, we're underway. Green flag has fallen. Green flag is, yeah. I spent a lot of time. Wayne went with me to that dude ranch. And he was telling me that his setup's going to be a handful in the early going. On fresh tires, car's not up to speed. It's just takes him a few laps to get that car on rails. But yeah, he seemed pretty relaxed this week. We went to that dude ranch, and again, not what I thought it was going to be. But we still had fun. We put on some chaps and did just like rancher stuff.
Outside. Still there. Keep low.
Robin Hood out in the lead in the early going. Not a surprise, just a tour de force of nature, whatever you want to call it. We got to get to lap 9 here to get out of the, get away from this wreck timer.
Clear. Car outside. Keep low. Still there. Stay low.
Hot, intense action back there. It looks like with Wayne.
Clear. Outside. Clear outside. Outside. Still there. Clear.
Oh man. Great action so far. One of the fastest tracks on the schedule.
Stay low. Stay low. Still there. Clear. Outside.
I'm just speechless watching Wayne Deadwilly navigate the traffic in the early going.
Stay low.
Bart Simpson has jumped out in the lead in front of Robin Hood.
Clear outside.
As we mentioned, every race, movers and shakers are going to be big here.
Outside.
I think I mentioned we have one random caution this race. We haven't been getting them recently, but
Clear outside.
it is what it is.
Outside. Still there.
All right, we're on lap 8. One more lap to go here before we get to this wreck timer.
Clear outside.
It looks like everyone is behaving. Bob Ross is just dropping at the beginning of this race. Pretty incredible. Just got stuck on the high side, it looked like.
Keep low. Still there.
All right, we're on lap 9.
You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Car outside. Keep low.
Let's send it down to Wayne Deadwilly. He's going to be giving us some excellent pictures the remainder of the race from his in-car camera.
Clear.
Wayne, take it away.
All right, good intro, Andre.
Outside.
And hello, Sam. I met Sam this week at the Dude Ranch. And everybody had a good time. Looks like Bob Ross has finally settled in here. But his teammate John McClain lost a bunch of speed there.
Outside. Stay low.
Dale Earnhardt, the points leader, has already
Clear.
picked up a lot of spots. My name's Adam. Thanks for checking out the video.
You're now in the top 20.
Yeah, I think I started, P28, so I've gained 8 spots here early. That's good. But that means Earnhardt's gained 12, 13 spots.
Outside. Stay low.
These cars are just,
Keep it up. Keep digging.
the speeds here are so fast. I always expect there to be a wreck. I never can,
Clear.
I don't know. I just never, I always think the AI is going to have trouble, and they never do. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm guessing you have if you've been astute. But the collision detection with this mod is just a little bit off. It almost seems like there is a limited width that the 3D models for any kind of mod can have. Like there's a limited width, you know? So like the big, like how these cars kind of stick out near the back of the car, near the back of the body. I just don't think that's part of the collision detection. I think you can, you know what I'm saying? Because I've seen like the stuff with Robin Hood, with the Balls or not Balls Easy, no, with the Harry Balls close shave of the race. It just seems like there should be more of an impact there, and there isn't, because I just don't think. I mean, we still have collisions, we still have wrecks. It's just the collision detection isn't as wide as the bodies themselves, you know? That's what I'm trying to say here for the last 2 minutes.
Outside. Still there. Stay low. Keep low. Clear outside.
Oh boy, Andre the Giant. What do you got?
Oh, stop it. You're bad. This is the Napa Field Summary Napa. We keep America running. Bart Simpson in the lead here early. Robin Hood's dropped to P3. Jules Winfield, Sally Rice dropped to P5. Bret Hart, George Costanza, you can read, as I always say. Dale Earnhardt's got to be one of the big movers. He's probably gained, I would say, 14 spots so far. Wayne Deadwell, he's gained 10.
Outside.
Dale Earnhardt, he's just, you know, he's one of the PBS Sports' favorite drivers when everyone at PBS Sports was growing up. But all these cars are equal. I don't know what's Dale Earnhardt's been just making power moves. And if these cars weren't equal, he would be 50 points up right now in the standings or something. It's just the way it goes. Just random luck. Bob Ross having just a rough bullshit. This race has dropped. It hasn't dropped too many, maybe 5 spots. I don't know. There's probably 1 or 2 names that's really sticking out. Walter Sobchak's made a big jump. Golden Girls have made a big jump. Chuck Nolan has dropped, not a big surprise. Golden Girls have jumped maybe 7, 8 spots. Betty Rubble's picked up 4. That's where we're at. Mary Lemieux now at the back of the pack. Harry Ball's back there as well. Yeah, just hot action. Hope everyone at home is enjoying this. We got a lot more laps to go. A lot of fast action here. I'm really excited about it. That's all I got right now. I'm busy. I'll talk to you later.
All right, thanks. I don't want to know what's going on up there. But yeah, good to see the Golden Girls making a move, making a jump. Trying to push Stevie Gonzalez. Trying to push Speedy Gonzalez up the pack here. Because we got about 10 laps left, and I'm just kind of... I went really hard in the early going. So I'm saving my tires to get to the end of this run now. Don't want to lose spots. Looks like we're going to get into some racing here now. Wow, Robin Hood's dropped a bunch here. I did not want to see cars behind me. I've been enjoying just worrying about what's in front of me.
Outside. Stay low.
I'm not looking forward to the fresh tires on this next round after I pit.
outside. Still there.
Boy, these I'm making some moves here. These cars are just getting bunched up.
Low. Clear outside. Car outside.
Oh boy.
Clear.
I mean, if I'm making moves, so's Earnhardt. Unbelievable, Earnhardt's moves this race. I mean, we're going to be running top 10 here soon. I think he already is top 10.
Car outside.
Wow, Robin Hood dropping, and I mean, I hate to do it, man, but I'm just I'm gonna stick with my teammate here and keep Robin Hood to the top, not let him drop down.
Clear.
Not sure what's going on with him. Which again goes back to, I mean, I always joke about trying to save the money and stuff. It's really whatever. I'll give away whatever money. So it's not like I'm going to go into the ratings and mess with Robin Hood's, you know, whatever. It's all random. I don't have the mental capacity to do any of that. Like I'm not. I don't know. Like trying to manufacture a real tight points race or something. Like how the hell am I going to do that?
Keep low.
Manufacture a tight points race, or even, you know, just nerf all the cars late in the season so I can win the championship or something. What the hell would that be? What the hell would that do? So just enjoy it for what it is. Donnie L has William Shakespeare out in the lead. Let's get it. Let's keep our AI streak going. A unique winner here would be the 11th straight unique AI driver to win. I am worried about pitting here now. I didn't practice the entry, didn't practice merging or anything. I don't know what the speed limit is. A lot of unknowns as we get close to the stops. Ooh, Bret Hart slowed up in the trioval there. That could have been bad. Tell you what, this is looking good for me right now. I'm gonna, if I can finish top 10 here, I'll start at the back at Rockingham, and I can probably sneak to the inside, gain some spots in the early going there, and start racking up these points. This is great.
You're in the top 10. Good job.
Had a big jump at Pocono. I can do the same thing here. Man. Gotta have pit stops here. Lap 31. I'd say lap 32 if it hasn't begun yet. I would bet my life we got pit stops coming up this lap. Yeah, I managed my tires pretty good here at the end. Well, I'm dead, because nobody pitted. None of the leaders pitted anyway. Lap 33, maybe? That's a weird number. Nope, there we go. Earnhardt. I'm pitting.
Keep it under 45. Keep it under 3,500.
All right, very smooth entry by me there. 45 is the speed limit? Okay.
The leader's pitting now. Go, go, go! Limit 45. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds. Watch that speed now.
I'm fine.
Keep it on 3,500 in seconds.
I wanted to leave with Earnhardt.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Oh, this setup. I'm not excited about this. I'm gonna spin out here. I gotta go super slow.
The leader's pitting now. Okay, merge
All right.
when you can.
Best thing. There's no one around me now, so I can. I can learn how to drive again without too much risk involved. Gumby right on me though. Jeez.
Still there.
Just go, Gumby.
Clear.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want a car near me,
Inside.
inside or outside,
Keep high.
because I'm just all over the track.
Clear.
I see some skid marks going down on the pit road. I think that was me, though.
You're now in the top 20.
All right, I got a good feel. I got a good feel for the setup now.
You're in the top 10.
Thank God. Top 10, nice. So that means Earnhardt's like P4 right now. Or something ridiculous. Yeah, he is P4. You know the drill here. I'm going to line up with Gumby and Russ Wheeler and try to track down this next group.
A lot of hot, exciting action out on the track.
With 79 laps to go here in the Strickland Propane 175 at Texas. Bart Simpson in the lead in the Butterfingers machine. William Shakespeare, Sally Ride, the Space Queen up there in P3. Dale Earnhardt, the Intimidator. And Jules Winfield in top 5. 6 through 10, that pretty little butter cake. Reese Witherspoon in P6. Wendy Peppercorn in P7, that babe. Russ Wheeler P8. Gumby P9, the rubber band man. And the pilferer from Pennsylvania, Wayne Dead Willie, rounds out the top 10. We'll be back with more action from Texas here on PBS Sports.
Pepsi and NASCAR were born down here, so the fastest game in town, that's NASCAR numbers. Millions in cash and prizes right here. Millions of chances to win all summer. Pontiac Grand Prix, Mama never told me I could win like this. Pedal to the metal, official pace car. Woo! Playing Pepsi. NASCAR numbers. Mama check the cap, Daddy check the can. Match the race with a car that wins. There's a sweepstakes winner and instant dollars. Millions of chances to whoop and holler. Game details wherever you buy Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, or Mountain Dew.
Thanks for sticking with us, folks. We're here at the Propane 175 here on PBS Sports. 64 laps to go. Lap 54. We're about 12 laps from pit stops. William Shakespeare still out in the lead. Or maybe Bart Simpson was in the lead before commercial. But they're up there. Sally Ride still up there. Not a lot's changed except Wayne Deadwillie has moved into P9. He was able to pass Gumby. And he and Russ Wheeler have teamed up trying to track down this group. Wayne Deadwillie once again in tire conservation mode toward the end of this run, not taking any chances. Just professionalism. That's just a veteran driver that knows what he's doing down there. Here we go with another Napa. Field summary Napa. We keep America running. Yeah, William Shakespeare out in the lead. I stole my own thunder here. Dale Earnhardt, though, has dropped a few spots here. Since the commercial break, what? Back to P6. Winfield, Wheeler, Wayne. A lot of W's here in the top 10. Carmen Sandiego sneaking her little thing in the top 10. 11 through 20. Gumby up there, Jolly Green Giant. I think a lot of these cars started near the back. Speedy Gonzalez, I think, started near the back. I don't know. Walter Sobchak did for sure. I'd say he's gained 20 spots this race. Harry Carey started bottom 10. He's making a charge. 21 through 30. Golden Girls making a jump for Mako Sato. It's probably 12 spots they've gained. Chuck Nolan's dropped, of course. Bob Ross with a big drop in the early going. Robin Hood. He has ended up in P29 for CMR21. Unbelievable. These last couple races for that team. And Arl Stein running P31. We don't talk about him. Well, we talk about everybody. I don't know what I'm talking about. Elton John there, 21 seconds at the back of the pack. Just good. This is good stuff. Again, Wayne, you were talking about it recently, how there were going to be a couple races here that were going to be kind of just dog days of summer, and that's about right. But we'll send it back to you. We got pit stops coming here in I'd say about 4 minutes.
All right, thanks, Andre. I didn't time how long you were talking there, so I just had to make sure I gave you enough time. Yeah, lap 61, probably 5 laps from pit stops. I had a good pit road entry. The first round, so I'm feeling good about that. Jeez. Looks like Bart Simpson's back in the lead ahead of Willie Shakes up there. The smartest thing to do is draft here. Get that extra little speed on the back stretch. I'm trying to do that to catch up to this next group. I'm thinking, if we get that random caution, I'm thinking getting a win here. I'm waiting to see what Russ Wheeler does, though. Or, I mean, I'm trying to see if he's going to pit here or what. And I'm being super careful. I'd rather them, I don't know. If I had to choose between them being right on me or me being right behind them when pit stops begin, I would say right behind them because I can see what they're doing and react rather than me trying to get down to speed and get rear-ended. I don't know. I'm guessing we're gonna see stops here next time by. Oh, I guessed totally wrong the first round, but all right, definitely stops here. That's Dale Earnhardt. We're gonna pit with him, just like we did first round.
The leader's pitting now. Limit 45. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds.
I got down. We're fine. I could probably, if I practice with my brake pedal, I could sneak into my pit stall a little bit smoother than that. But whatever. 50 to go. No random caution here, buddy. No random caution.
Go, go, go! The leader's pitting now. Keep it under 45. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds. Watch that speed now. Keep it on.
No random caution, and we're going to be fine.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
We are out and about. I gotta go. See, yeah, this is where I lose the time to them leaving pit road. I can't. I gotta baby this thing.
Okay, merge when you can. The leader's pitting now.
And like I said earlier, thank God no one's near me. See, a random caution would be devastating to me because I would have to. Run with AI off of pit stops probably. Ugh. Even not off of pit stops, just slower speeds. It's going to be rough. I'm basically practicing that right now. I'm trying to run the straightest lines I can. Thankfully, it'll be a single file restart. But still. All right, Jules Winfield was in that group ahead of us. Here he is, but Earnhardt's taken off. And because of my setup, I can't make a pass yet. I don't feel comfortable getting under a car right now. Or getting side by side, you know what I mean. So I'm just going to follow old Jules here. And he's at a fast car, so hopefully drafting with him will help. There's Russ Wheeler. We're going to be ahead of him. Sounds like Russ Wheeler got credit for leading a lap. Pit road is empty. Let's see where I shake out here.
You're in the top 10.
P7. All right. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Earnhardt's in the lead? He sure is. With he's like a 2-second lead or something ridiculous. Yeah, 2.03. Wow. The class of the field.
Skip Ripley's the name. filling in some dead time in the editing process. Looks like they were going to skip a chunk of the race, but then a lot of things happened, and I am here to give you the 411 on the issues. That is Dr. Jerry Punch down on pit road. This is an unscheduled pit stop here for the number 30 team. And he's going to sit there for a while. Devastating blow for the Bryce team. Meanwhile, the other Bryce driver, Mary Lemieux, on the track. Russ Wheeler. Oh, and there's Dr. Jerry Punch leaving pit road. As the camera settles on Russ Wheeler for some reason. Jolly Green Giant gets under him for a, makes a pass for position. There goes Mary Lemieux and Carmen Sandiego. What's going to happen in turn 3 here, fellas? Oh, we got trouble. We got trouble in turn 3, fellas. Russ Wheeler up in the wall. We stay green. Oh, he's definitely wounded. Sweet, sassy molassie.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. Close.
We got the random caution with 38 to go.
Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to
And I didn't want this.
the Q car.
I did not want this. Might have been some weird editing there because I was gonna do a, hey, we now move forward in our presentation or whatever, and then it looked like something happened to Dr. Jerry Punch. I mean, I still had smoke billowing up here in turn 3. I'm guessing Dr. Jerry Punch got spun around on the track or something. I don't know. Skip Ripley will be on top of that. But we have pit stops, and I'm already giddy. Anxious, I guess is the word, because we got a pit here,
Road is now open.
and then 4 tires and fuel here, and then it's going to be splash and goes at the end.
Limit 45. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds.
All right, I forget who's pitting in front of me or behind me. I just want to make sure no one was in my stall. This is 4 tires and fuel, and then splash and goes at the end of the race, Jack.
The pace cars in turn 1.
I'm not looking forward to this restart at all.
Go, go, go! Limit 45. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds. The pace cars in turn 2.
All right, I'm scooting off a pit road. I'll show you.
Okay, you're
I'll
clear
show you where your
for
car ended up
behind
here.
The 15 car.
Or, you know, what they're doing on pit road. Because right now what I'm doing is I'm watching the live standings. I'm doing this blind because
Okay, merge when you can.
I'm trying to figure out when to stop talking. Because I'll be recording the replay later, and that'll show the entire pit road situation. And it looks like everyone's off. It looks like that's it.
All right, we're gonna have 34 to go at the line, right on that pit window, fuel window, whatever. You can take a look and see where your favorite driver is at right now. PBS Sports checked the replay, and we saw that Russ Wheeler got into the wall. Had nothing to do with Jerry Punch. Jerry Punch's incident was separate, but you know all this already if we did our job. Muhammad Ali P9, let's keep an eye on that. Sally Ride back to P18. She might not get her top 10, but oh brother, Wayne Dead Willie is shaking in his boots down there, cowboy boots. that we got at the Dude Ranch.
Get ready
He's
now. Going green.
not excited about this restart. He's going to take her easy, not wreck.
Pace car's in.
We'll see if Russ Wheeler's going to be slow after that wreck. I have no idea.
Green, green, green.
Wayne Dead Willie's not off to a good start here.
Stay low. The yellow flag is
Oh, we got a wreck behind him.
Stay low. We got a wreck in the pit. We got trouble in turn 1.
That might collect a bunch of the field.
Keep low. Clear. Pit road is closed.
Oh my God.
Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 77 car.
Now, does everyone top off for fuel here? Oh, we got carnage.
No tires this time, guys.
All right, I'm just preparing myself for possible pit stops here. Nothing. Some cars are going in. But they might be damaged. I don't know. Joe Montana looks like, or no, Betty Rubble, R.L. Stein involved in that.
We'll give you just a splash of fuel.
I'm looking through the names right now. Larry Bird is DNF. Miley Cyrus DNF. Betty Rubble DNF. Let's try this again. We'll have 29 to go at the line. You can see where your favorite driver is right now. PBS Sports saw the replay there. Jolly Green Giant ended up upside down. You know, I don't like the guy. You know, we've had beef, but I don't want to see his life in danger. Just want him to get, you know, not be around. But it's, watching the replay, it's safe to say that Wayne Dead Willie's poor restart there caused that pileup. No question about it. He took out his two of his teammates there, Jolly Green Giant and Larry Bird. Anyway, we're getting ready for the restart. 29 to go. These caution laps should have solved. There might not be splash and goes now. I don't know.
Green, green, green.
Wayne Dead Willie's just trying to go. The car does not want to go. He ran into this problem at Talladega, and now he's got to run 3 wide on a very hard car to handle to drive here. Oh, he almost gets into Steve Irwin. This field rapidly trying to catch up to Dale Earnhardt. We can't let him, or he can do whatever he wants, but you know, here at PBS Sports, we do want to keep that unique AI win streak going. Dale Earnhardt, of course, won at North Wilkesboro. We're trying to see if anyone is ridiculously off the pace right now. And it doesn't appear so. Actually, yeah, it looks like Speedy Gonzalez is at least. Tough break for him. But it's a good break for the rest of the field, because, I mean, that's all the rest of the owners, because that's an R.A. Kaiser machine. Well, yeah, we'll send it down to Wayne here. Seems like he's gotten his affairs in order, and he's got control of that thing now. So Wayne, take it away.
Thanks, Andre. Yeah, that restart, no bueno, both of them, especially the one that caused the pile up there. Took out Muhammad Ali, was having a good run. All right, now take a look at this though. I am pulling Sally Ride into the top 10 here.
Clear.
Ooh,
Outside.
I'm gonna risky here with this setup. I'm gonna take Gumby. Very good. .24 laps to go. We need them to line up and get around Earnhardt. That's ridiculous how good his car is here. I'm still, I'm still doing 10 Cup here. I'm still laying up. I'm going for the win. I'll use my tires, and I might lose some spots here toward the end. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna, if I have to pit, I'm gonna skid my tires going on to pit road. I'll lose some of my tires there. I don't know. But the question on whether or not I'm gonna be fueling up or doing a splash and go is all based on Dale Earnhardt. Because I pitted with him twice this race, so I'm just going to stay with him. If he pits, at the end, I pit. That's it. William Shakespeare had a good start to this race, but now he's dropping.
Outside. Stay low. Stay low.
Dr. Jerry Punch up here is a lap down up there ahead of
Stay low.
Bart Simpson. Oh, nice run here.
Clear outside.
All right, let's track down Earnhardt. Let's get, come on, Jules.
20 laps to go.
Earnhardt's just so consistent right now. I don't know, Jules Winfield's pulled up on him now. Bret Hart, nice little sneaky good run here. Oh yeah, Winfield's gonna be making a move on Earnhardt. He's gotta be. Wendy Peppercorn up there. Wow, yeah, this field, we just lined up and got away from that last group. Yeah. I should have made a move on Bret Hart there. There goes Jules. He's peeking. He's making a big move here, so he's going to take that. And sorry, Jennifer, but we're going to hang Dale out to dry. Because he's a big foe in the points battle for me. Tell you what, though, Dale Earnhardt, didn't he stay out? This isn't how he won the North Wilkesboro race. He stayed out on questionable splash and go action. So if he has good fuel mileage, and I've been pitting with him this race, that's good. That bodes well for me. And we're just going to keep Earnhardt hung up there.
Clear outside. Outside. Keep low.
The AI streak's looking good.
Clear outside.
Bret Hart, I'm hanging with the hitman here. Let's go to the front, Bret Hart.
Car outside. Keep low. Stay low. You're in 4. Clear outside.
Ooh, and that group behind them is caught up. Earnhardt might be in a lot of I think Earnhardt's dropping a lot. I can feel I've used my tires up a little bit here. Oh, yeah. And we got a lapper coming up. Unfortunately, I've lost my kind of pit splash and go reference, but I don't think we're going to see splash and goes. We had too many laps under caution there. Let's save the fuel, I believe. And we got Speedy Gonzalez. Leader's going to be coming up on him.
All right, we usually don't do a Napa field summary this late in the race. Napa, we keep America running. Jules Winfield out in the lead now, as Wayne documented. Dale Earnhardt's already dropped down to P11 after getting a train run on him there. Benedict Arnold. Where's Benedict Arnold there? P7. George Costanza for Jennifer's up there, so she's going to have some good finishes, though. Even though, Earnhardt might not be getting the win, but he's started at 27. He's going to gain some points there. It's Walter Sobchak's been hanging out in the teens. Robin Hood's dropped to P16. He dropped way down there early, but now he's rebounded.
We got just 10 more to go.
Nothing else sticking out. Who did we say we were going to talk about? Paul Revere, I think. He's P27. The field's going to be coming up on Speedy Gonzalez. The Beatles are 14 seconds back. Russ Wheeler's 10 seconds back. But, and Jerry Punch is 2 laps down, and we have the 4 DNFs at the bottom, in case some of the numbers are messed up here. And Muhammad Ali is 9 seconds back, definitely off the pace after that wreck. But yeah, I mean, we'll see if we got splash and go action coming. If not, let's see if Jules Winfield can hold on to this. And it's been a fun race. It's been a good, exciting race, what we expected here at Texas. But we'll send it down to you, Wayne, for these final laps.
All right, thanks, Andre. Wendy Peppercorn had made a play for the lead, and then now she's been punted to the back. Jules Winfield still out in the lead, but he's coming up on Speedy Gonzalez. And if he encounters him well and we don't, he might run away with this. Bret Hart has to get under Speedy Gonzalez here. Speedy Gonzalez might be causing a wreck if the field hits him in the wrong spot on the track.
Clear outside.
Really off the pace. I think I have a chance to win this if my tires hold up. I think my tires are good, but I can feel myself in one. I gotta straighten the I gotta basically not go as fast as I want to go because the tires are wearing. But we got 2 unique AI drivers here. So that's something. I don't know. I might have lost my tires here. If they race side by side, I'll be able to suck up to them, but this is going to be tough. There we go, Brett. Bret Hart for Deanna and Jacob.
The next car is the leader.
Not the best season for that team, but
Just 5 more to go.
let's see if I can get under. Yep.
Outside. The next car is the leader. Still there.
All right, 5 to go.
Clear.
I was here a few races ago, Las Vegas. We're doing it again. Whoa, Bret Hart! Bret Hart!
Clear.
Something happened here. What happened here? Or he's pitting? He is pitting.
Inside. Outside.
Unbelievable. All right,
Clear.
off the grass.
The leader's pitting now. Outside.
Did
Okay.
Dale Earnhardt pit is the
Still
question.
there. Clear.
Unbelievable. I was thinking Bret Hart was taking this home. But Bret Hart pitting.
No tires this time.
So now I got to think, okay, Wendy Peppercorn pitting. Hang on. I don't know. If Dale Earnhardt pits, I pit, man. I'm just watching the live standings right now to see if, and I can't do that while also trying to drive, but I'm trying to watch the live standings, and if Earnhardt's number drops, then I gotta go. He's 1.4 back right now.
Just 2 to go.
Yeah, he's not dropping. Oh, this is just chaos right now. Bret Hart slowing up gave me a heart attack. Cost me the race, though. If I knew it was coming, I could have, yeah, prepared, obviously. Oh, my tires are done. But, I mean, it doesn't matter now. Earnhardt still hasn't pitted. That's who we called.
1 lap to go.
We called our shot with him however many laps ago. And he was able to stay out, so I'm able to stay out. Jules Winfield's able to stay out. Unless he runs out of fuel here in turns 3 or 4. I probably could have caught him if I could manage my tires a little bit. I think he's out of. Jules Winfield, I think, just ran out of fuel crossing the start-finish
All right,
line.
there's the checkered flag.
Yeah, they don't slow up that much.
Great job, buddy.
Look at Benedict Arndt. Look at all these other cars flying. Yeah, Jules Winfield ran out of fuel crossing the start-finish line. Probably some heartbreak throughout the field for some drivers. Fucking Robin Hood, man. P8. But I got, P2. We got Jules Winfield winning this. AI streak.
45. Keep it under 35.
Going at 11 now. Oh, that was nerve-wracking there at the end. Oh man, pretty incredible that those Jules Winfield definitely ran out of gas at the end of after the start-finish line. Unbelievable, but he did get that win. Me, R.L. Stein, Earnhardt, Walter Sobchak, Harry Balls, all gaining big spots this race. Awesome. Friggin' Robin Hood got a P8 though. CMR21 is probably gonna be in the points lead. He had both his drivers there. Finished top 10. 11 through 20. Bob Ross almost gets into the top 10. Lemieux with a big jump for Bryce, which helps him after Dr. Jerry Punch had a rough one here. Golden Girls for Mako Sato up there. And nothing else sticking out here. Looking at page 2, yeah, a lot of cars a lap down just because of the having to pit there at the end. Sally Ride had to pit, so I forget exactly where she was running, but she ended up dropping a P28. Costanza P29. And then over on the right, I mean, Muhammad Ali, you see all the DNFs, definitely my fault on that restart. I mean, just the car didn't go. I don't know what you want me to do. I mean, if you've been following these videos, you know the last thing I want is to cause any kind of wreck. But Muhammad Ali was involved. A lot of those cars were involved there. Speedy Gonzalez lost multiple pieces of his car, and then you had Miley Cyrus and Betty Rubble DNF from that. I lost 2 of my own drivers in that. So not ideal. And finally, looking at the bonus points, Bart Simpson led the most laps here. And you can see if your favorite driver led a lap. Robin Hood led 5. Yeah, at the beginning, that makes sense. And then the 3 fastest laps of the race, Chuck Nolan, William Shakespeare, and Carmen Sandiego. And you see me P21 there in that list. That's perfect. That's exactly what I want. This was good racing. I was just able to latch onto some cars and get to the front. And that does it from Texas. Had a lot of fun, nice fast track, awesome stuff. Again, just unfortunate that the one wreck happened, but it is what it is. We just gotta move on, keep plugging. That's it for Skip Ripley and Andre the Giant. This is Wayne Dead Willie. We'll see you at The Rock.